everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Leslie with Black Dog Vintage, and happy Mother's Day to everybody. Today is Sunday and it is Mother's Day, and I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. My kids are gone. They don't live near me. My one son lives about 2 hours west of me. My other son is in Spain, so I am spending Mother's Day with just my doggy daughter, Angel. So we are going to go for a long walk later. It is beautiful here in Michigan today, so we're going to be spending some time later together. But I wanted to get this video out first. I was at the flea market this morning, got some great pieces, and wanted to share them with you. And I had a great Mother's Day morning at the flea market. Everybody was so kind and wishing everybody happy Mother's Day, and it was just a great morning. And I got a few things. I am trying to budget accordingly because my trip to go see my son in Spain is coming up. So I have a ton of jewelry on hand. So the new things I'm getting, I am trying to go low and budget, and really focusing on things like rings, which I did get a few, and just some really special items. So that is what I did. So if you have not already followed me, if you haven't already subscribed to me, please do so. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. Promise you won't regret it. We have a fun time on my channel. I do lives 2 to 3 times a week. I've been going live on Tuesday mornings at 11 a.m., usually with a clearance sale or some kind of sale, and we just have a blast. So please join us on Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern. And my regular sales are on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern and on Saturdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, and that's vintage and Vino, always a good time. So let's get into this haul. I found hat pins. Hat pins are my favorite. I collect them. I have a huge stash of them right now. I do sell them all the time. If anybody's ever interested in hat pins, please let me know. I'll pull them out. But oh, look at this little group I found. So I'm going to set this aside. We're going to look at the hat pins first. But look at these. I love them. I just love hat pins. And I found, look at this one. Okay, I had a bit of a phone call there, and sorry, that was my son wishing me happy Mother's Day, so that was nice. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna go back to the hat pins. So this one here, beautiful. These are Art Deco. This one is most likely celluloid with the embedded rhinestones. And this one's just gorgeous. And I did get another one that is very similar to that. And these are some longer pins here. And then look at these amazing deco ones with they're just the little balls. Now these are still a longer pin, and they match, slightly off color, but oh, look at those. They're just sweet. Aren't those sweet? And then this one's slightly older. I would say this is probably Art Nouveau time or earlier, maybe very early 1900s in this one. Look at that under portion. Love this. Love this. And like I said, I've probably already got about a dozen hat pins, including a sterling silver golf club. But look at this one. Very mid-century on this. Maybe 1940s. This is great. Hematite Navets. This is just fun. This is just fun. Long pin on this one. So if anybody's looking for hat pins, I am definitely somebody that's got them. So please let me know. Please let me know. The other thing that I found, you know, a lot of you guys know that I make jewelry. I found some beads. Look at these. These are little Asian ceramic cloisonne style beads. And got 4 of them. They don't match at all, so maybe for a necklace or a bracelet or something. But these I thought were really fun. I just got 4 of them. I got a good deal on that. And look at these inlay. Now, I don't know origin of these. If anybody has an idea, but look at these. So that and that and that all match. That is just so pretty. No marks on this. And then this one did not have any type of hole or anything. And I don't think this one did either. Those are pretty. And I think this one did. Yeah, that one does. So I just think those are really cool. And that bead itself was $4. But I just thought those were cool. And she gave me a deal because I bought all of them. So I'm not sure what to do with these. Maybe I'll send them to my friend Jen, who, Jen B from Jen B Lita Studios. She's a silversmith. She might be able to do something with those. I don't know. So super cool. Neat little package of beads that I got there. I got some smalls, I should say. This is a gorgeous compact. Look at that. It's in great condition for its age. I love the black and gold design, and it's in great condition. You open it up. Look at the inside. It says Elgin American. And then I don't know. I'm sure this opens somehow. I don't know how. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Then we've got powder, a little powder puff, and it's all cleared out. That's nice. You don't have to get anything all over yourself. So it's still got the original powder puff. That's nice. Look at that, Elgin American. It's got the mirror. Everything's intact. Gorgeous, gorgeous compact. So I picked up that. And then this is a cute little pill box. And kind of matches. It's in a little bit of a rough condition. It's got a couple of scratches, but I just thought that was cool. I love the design on that. Really interesting. And then look at this perfume bottle. Little guilloche design. Little flea biting, but really pretty. And this unscrews. And it's a little glass bottle. Can't smell anything though. Super cool. So just some fun littles right there. And then this, I think this is my find of the day. I did pay up for this in my estimation, but then I looked at the comps on this, and then I was pleasantly surprised. So this is gold fill. Look at the design. Look at the little cabochons at the end. I tested those. They are glass. But look at, it's got the 3 little dangles on the bottom that are still intact. I did find this little mark on the bottom, but I didn't see what that represented. If anything, no marks there. Now on the inside, I found right here, interestingly, it says 1/10 gold, not like 14K, 10K, anything. It just says 1/10 gold. Don't know what that means. Okay, so this is the thing. I found the exact same bag online that was marked in the inside on the opposite side, Whiting and Davis. This one is not. So is this an unsigned Whiting and Davis? I don't know. It was the exact same bag. Blue stones, same design, same angle, everything. It was all Whiting and Davis. Same embossing even. So could be unsigned Whiting and Davis, I don't know. That bag online was listed. Now this is not so listed. Anybody can list anything for whatever they want. It doesn't matter. Doesn't mean that that's what it's going to sell for, but listed, it was listed at $475. That is not what I'm going to sell this for. But if this is marked, and that one was not marked 1/10 gold. That one was just listed as gold plated. So I really don't know. I'd love opinions. If any of you have opinions on this, this is in great condition for its age. You know, you figure this is Art Nouveau time. Beautiful gold mesh little handbag. It's in perfect condition. You know, there's really maybe a couple little pull marks, but really not bad. I mean, maybe a couple towards the bottom, but for a little mesh bag like this, it's in great condition. And I love this. I just love it. And I feel like that's my find of the day, to be honest. The other thing I found, and it's probably more going to be for me than anybody, is this great magnifying glass. It is missing a stone, which I didn't really care about when I bought it. But look at, it's very Art Nouveau looking, but it is a magnifying glass. You can see the reflection in my ring light. It is a magnifying glass, and you know, I think here we'll take a look. Let's look at that 1/10 gold on there, and where is it? There we go. 1/10 gold. I just feel like, you know, for doing sales and stuff, I can use this magnifying glass. It's better than using my loupe. So I don't think I'm going to sell this, but especially it is missing a stone. And like I said, I don't care about that. And I got it for a good deal. So that's mine, my magnifying glass. Okay, so on to the jewelry. Although I guess the hat pins can be jewelry. This is a very old malachite necklace. This is all hand beaded. It is hand cut malachite, which is cool. Beautiful malachite. What's amazing on this is a 14K clasp. And it's marked right there, 14K. So just the clasp alone is worth a lot. But this is just a gorgeous necklace, and heavy. That's a heavy malachite. It is 22 inches long, and there is a lot of beautiful malachite on here. Look at that. I don't know if you can use chatoyancy on malachite, but this is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful malachite on there. And 14K clasp. Then I found this great check glass necklace. This is old, probably 1930s. We have the old spring ring clasp. And I don't think it's marked Czechoslovakia. Sometimes they are marked on the clasp, but that is definitely the style of bead that it is. This is 26 inches long. It is really nice. Look at that. Beautiful all glass beads. All glass beads. Absolutely gorgeous. Then I picked up this little tennis bracelet. Now I like picking up tennis bracelets. They seem to be a pretty decent seller for me. And this is amethyst, citrine, topaz, and peridot, and garnet. And this is great. And, you know, as long as they are the ones that are well made, I do well with them. And this one is a push clasp, which is the ones that I like to see, the push clasp. And at least a single safety, which this has. And this is nice. It's very pretty. And this one comes in at, it's a smaller one. This one comes in at a 6 and, geez, it's about a 6.5. It's kind of small. Normally tennis bracelets are quite bigger, quite a bit bigger. But that's a pretty one. It's got pretty colors. Really nice one. And then look at that one. Big, huge. Now let's see if this is smoky quartz or smoky topaz. It's a big difference. Okay, that's smoky quartz. So that's really nice. And this one is marked ALK 925 Thailand. And this one is a it's a push clasp, and then it's got a double safety, which is quite nice. So definitely not going anywhere with that bracelet. And this one comes in at a 7. So that comes in at a 7. Big, huge smoky quartz on there. Love that. Love, love, love that. This bracelet, I thought was quite nice. Now that's lapis. This is an older one. It's, so this part is sterling. I didn't test the clasp. The clasp was just an interesting little wire hook. And that may or may not be sterling. I don't know. I didn't test that part. I could. But I tested the cabochon parts right there. That is sterling. So good chance that that is. It's not marked though. So I was told it was sterling at the market. So I went with it just because I like the style. I like these beads. I do believe those are lapis. It's got the pyrite in there. This was the one I wasn't sure of, but I guess it's lapis. It's gorgeous. And this comes in at about a 7.5. So it's a little bit bigger. And I just thought the style of this was great. Isn't that pretty? So 7.5 on that one. It's really pretty. Okay, this one is bling, and it's a tennis bracelet with a matching necklace. And look at this, blue topaz and opal. And this has actually got a little hang tag as well as a safety. And the hang tag says EMA. I did find, I believe it's just like might be like a GTV brand or a mall brand jewelry or something, but it is absolutely stunning. It has a safety clasp, single, nice snug push clasp. But look at that. Oh my gosh, it's fabulous. And this one comes in at 7.25 for the bracelet. It's gorgeous. Blue topaz and opal, but look at this. It's got a matching necklace. Look at that. Oh, to die for. And see, it says EMA 925 there. And it's got a lobster claw clasp that you can literally put this in any of these little holes, probably starting around in here. So probably starting around in any of these. Pretty much goes wherever. So we're gonna say 13 to 18 inches. Technically, it can be 13 to 18, although 13 would make it a little off kilter. But let me just pop this in one of these little rings. There we go. Well, you know what? It doesn't really go in those little rings very well. It really just goes well in there. So I guess we're gonna say just 18 inches because it doesn't go into those rings very well. So scratch that. We're just gonna say it's an 18-inch necklace. Yeah, scratch that. I'm totally wrong in what I'm thinking. My bad, I'm sorry. We're gonna say it's an 18-inch necklace. Look at that. Oh, that's luscious though. So 18 inches on that. This pendant here, this is Sajan, 925, beautiful druzy. Little mystic quartz up on top, which Sajan is known for, beautiful. And then here's a Nikki Butler with moonstone, amethyst, peridot, garnet. And that's gorgeous. And then bringing into the rings. Now, I didn't have a huge amount of luck on the rings, but I got rings. So this is a size 7, probably maybe Veracite. I don't know. The light limey greens sometimes confuse me. So if somebody knows better, just let me know in the chat. I'd love to hear what you say. That looks like jade to me. We'll give it a quick test. That's also a size 7. And Persidium says jade. Yep, Persidium says jade. It's gorgeous. All right. This comes in at an 8. And to be honest, I don't know that those are real stones or not, but that comes in an 8. I just thought that was a cool ring. And this one comes in at a 9, and it's just plain sterling silver. And I thought that was a cool ring. I really did. And there's some room in there too, underneath that kind of shell part. So you can put it on your finger and not worry about your finger fat, which I hate the little spillage, the little muffin top that you can get on your finger when a ring, even though it's your size, it can be a little tight depending on the size of the band. And if you have that little extra room inside, all that finger fat can go in there. Oh, this one's marked BU. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that is concerned about stuff like that, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Is anybody else concerned about that kind of stuff? I just very self-conscious of the way that my rings look. I think this might be chrysoprase or chalcedony. Isn't that pretty? It's a cool look. It's a size 7. And see how this one, you can kind of see my finger fat. That muffin top spillage. I just don't like the way that looks. But it's a size 7. That's what it measures to be. Okay, love this. Look at this Larimar. This is fabulous. Fabulous. Little tiny crack in there. I just noticed that. But this is fabulous. Lots of room underneath that dome. It is a size 6. It has, let's see, it kind of has a weird opening, kind of almost a 6.5. Yeah, actually, yeah, because it's got such a wide opening. It's a 6.5. It's actually a 6.5 once I got it on the mandrel correctly. It comes in at a 6.5. But there's so much room under here. It does fit my 7. Little bit of muffin top on there. But it does fit. So I do like it. Let's try to flip it this way. Might look better. Yeah, it looks better that way. But I don't like the muffin top. My fingers look old. Ugh. I guess I'm going to be 53 in a couple weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. This is a size 10. Beautiful agate ring. It needs a little bit of cleaning there. Let's see if there's any marks in this one. This one might be old. Yeah. Yeah, this is an Uncas. Sterling Uncas ring. It's got the U with the arrow. Uncas is older. They're older rings. That's pretty. That's a jade. And I don't know, is that a mark on the inside? No, it's just like carving marks. That's just a cool ring. Very artisan-like. And this one comes in at, see, this one comes in at a 6.5 too, but look how deep that is. Let's see. Yeah, see, it fits my 7, but you've got muffin top. So, I don't know. You're gonna have to be careful of that. Look at that tiger's eye. That's yummy. Ooh. So I throw my loop all around. And this is also marked sterling, so we're gonna say this is an older ring. And this has a V and a diamond. So I'm not sure what the V and the diamond is. I'll have to look that up, but if somebody knows, just let me know. Would love to know. Here's another tiger's eye. I just love tiger's eye. Also looks like a men's ring. This is a larger size. This is a 9. And this one's marked 925 Mexico. 925 Mexico. This looks like CZ and marcasite. marked 925. And it's a size, it's a 6 3/4, we're gonna say. It's shy of a 7. And actually, this is, wow. Turn to the clear stone. It's testing above CC. Try a different one. No, maybe not. Or I say CZ. Okay, and then look at that. That's blue topaz, I'm positive. It's small, it's a 5, but look at the band on that. It's gorgeous, look at that. Positive it's blue topaz. Oh no. It's glass. Aw. It's beautiful though. Sterling silver, tested as sterling. Beautiful, beautiful ring. So yeah, some beautiful pieces today. You'll have to let me know what you think are your favorites. Got some opals. We've got some check glass. We have rings. We have some beautiful pieces today. So let me know what your favorites are. And yeah, I think we scored. I think today, even though it was a small haul compared to the last few, I think we scored today. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think we scored. And yeah, I think it was a good day. I do. I think today was a good day. And trying to make it look all nice. Yeah, let me know what you think. And I still love this bag. I'm pretty excited about it. And I would love to know your opinions on some of these pieces. So please leave me a comment down below. Comments help me in the algorithm. Thumbs up help me in their algorithm too. I am super close to 7,000 subs. I would love to hit 7,000 by my birthday, so I've got a little bit less than 2 weeks to go. So please help me get there. I would really appreciate it. Thanks so much, you guys, for watching. Don't forget, I'm going live 3 times in this next week. Tuesday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern, Saturday or Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, and on Saturday at 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. Eastern. Can't get my times right. And as always, channel members have the option for pre-sale. Message me if you are a channel member. There is a Zoom call tomorrow. If you are a channel member as well, I'll send out the information. So thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you later. Love you all. Thanks so much for making me successful, and we'll see you later. Bye.